On tonight's show of BHawk Live with me, Dirty Daddy Ed and Amanda, we talk about the September 9th event. Our special guest, Tre Watson. There's no telling Daddy Ed looks mad sitting back there in the background. He's always fired up. Got a great shine going on his head. We don't know about the hyena because she ain't sitting in her chair backstage. BHawk Live is next.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show.
I played that into tribute of Coach Beck's son starting this weekend against the Iowa Hawkeyes. Let's go Iowa State. Dirty is rooting for Iowa State this weekend. Iowa State is going to run all over the Hawkeyes. I am one of your hosts, Dirty. Welcome to BHawk Live right there next to me. I don't know why she has her microphone muted, but that's typical of her. She doesn't know how to unmute her microphone because I guess she's trying something different tonight. Is the one and the only, the hyena. And then right below us, oh, are you there, hyena?
Hi.
What?
I said hi.
I can barely hear you. I can barely hear you. There you are.
Hi.
Now I can hear you. There she is. There's the hyena. And the one and only Daddy Ed. How are you, sir?
I am doing fantastic.
Did you like the song that I decided to pick?
I did, but you should have played the Iowa Fight song.
What is that one? There's an Iowa Fight song?
Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know that. I only thought there was that one good one from Iowa State.
Iowa. Yeah, you can find it.
Oh, you think I can?
I think you can find it. I have all the faith in the world in you.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody does, Daddy Ed, because I don't.
Nor do I.
Oh, listen to her. All right, so we have the big event coming up on September 9th. It's going to be good. It's going to be interesting to see how this all goes this week. I know we have a big announcement. Do we not?
We do.
The word.
Do we do? Amanda, you're going to have to turn your volume up some.
The word of the day is epic.
Is that what it is? Epic?
Yep.
Daddy Ed, weren't you supposed to work that in somehow?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I just couldn't hear Amanda.
Is that better?
No, not really. Yes, John. she is wearing Iowa State stuff on the BHawk live show. Just
And
not
if
a
you
team
don't
player.
like it, nerd, you can go. If you don't
Wow.
like it, you can go. Okay. If you don't like it, you can out of here.
Wow. Such anger. Just not cool to be mean to our fans, Amanda. Wow. All right, Daddy Ed, you well, since she's not wanting to give a big announcement, I know we have some auction items, correct?
Well, it depends upon how in depth you want to get.
Well, how in depth do you want to get, bro?
We can start going down the list.
Well, let's go down the list. What do we have?
We have a Callaway golf bag. We're talking the real deal.
Right.
We got 3 tickets. St. Louis Blues versus the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Mm-hmm.
We got the real big item. You want to talk about the real big item?
We do. Go for it.
We've got a suite. What is there, 20 tickets?
Yes.
20 tickets to a suite all by your lonesomes. Well, I guess it's not going to be all by your lonesomes because we're going to break that up a bit.
That is true. We are.
We have got an A.J. McCarron matted and framed autograph photo. Both 13 by 19, but we also have a autograph 5 by 7.
Yep.
We have an autographed A.J. McCarron mini football. We have an A.J. McCarron autographed BHawk flag.
Nice.
That's very nice.
Look at that. Look at that. Loving it. Now, Hyena?
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me?
No, we can bear. Ed, can you hear her?
Their volume's a little low.
Yeah, your volume's a little low.
Used to the volume I've listened to her for the last 30-some years. I'll tell you what.
I love it. Love it.
Let's see. What else do we got?
Can you hear me
Did
now?
I hear this right that we're going to have Tre Watson autographed cleats? Or did I hear that wrong?
Oh, we're gonna have that. Mm-hmm. That's right.
We've got a Hamilton Steakhouse gift card for $100. We have got a Rocky Patel Jameson etched glasses and a cigar travel case. I mean, we've got, and he even filled that baby up with cigars too. So it's the bottle of Jameson, etched glasses. It's quite a few cigars, if I do say so myself, and a nice little travel case. It's pretty awesome. Then we have another cigar travel case that he threw in there that if there's any ladies out there that enjoy smoking cigars, this travel case is just for you. We've also got a Carl Eller autographed mini helmet Hall of Fame. I've got one of those, so I can attest that's real nice. We got a Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl trio photo matted picture that's where we're putting in a picture frame, but it's a matted Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes 3 different size photos. That's going to be real nice.
There we go. All right. Let's see if she's got to fix her stuff, Ed. You know how she is, right?
No, she's gone too. Am I the only one that's IT inclined around here?
Yes, you are.
I am. We've got a Wild Sun gift basket. We've got a Wild Sun BHawk reversible cutting board. Wood.
That is true. We do.
That is going to be awesome. We got a Philip Johnson hair product gift basket.
Yep.
We have a BHawk 1 jersey signed by none other than LaColby Tucker. It's going to be up for auction. We've got a Matt Holliday, Ted Simmons bobblehead set. We've got a 1942 Cardinals Yankees World Series beer stein. My God, what else can I talk about? There's more. We don't have it all yet. Can't hear a word you're saying there, Dirty. God, I'm the only one. I am the only one that's functioning tonight. Better get this stuff figured out. You got a big guest coming on in a few minutes. What else do we got? We're going to have the Avenue of Flags. We're going to have all the XFL flags on display, with the exception of probably the Orlando Guardians. I guess when you go 1-9 in the regular season, you don't have a team flag either. So we're going to probably be -1 flag. We're going to have the U and the Lou banner hanging proud. We're going to have the BHawk Live banner hanging proud. We are going to be unveiling, and if I had enough space, I would hold up the banner for our unveiling of our BHawk Live beer and the American Blonde and the limited edition can. I got that banner set to display. We've got all kind of Autism Speaks flags we're going to be displaying. And did I mention it's going to be 82 degrees and sunshine on Saturday, be in the 70s by the time Big Papa G starts spinning records.
It's going to be absolutely beautiful next week or this weekend here in St. Louis for the event. And I mean, I don't understand. I don't get how much more stuff we are going to. I don't know how much. I mean, we have so much stuff. It's not even funny. And, here Wayne, he says he's a Roll Tide fan. Hey, I'm actually rooting for the Roll Tide because they have a young man right out of East St. Louis, Miles McVay. I'm a huge fan of. So I'm rooting for Alabama. Definitely rooting for Coach Beck in the Iowa State Cyclones. They're going to be a very good team to deal with. I mean, really, that's the only other team in Iowa.
No, listen. Listen. You have not talked about Iowa State now one time, sir. Okay, where's my cousin?
I love how we can't hear her, Ed, right? She didn't get her stuff fixed, did she, Ed?
I'm a huge Coach Beck fan. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a huge Coach Beck fan.
Correct.
But he sent his boy to the wrong college.
Are you sure?
And Saturday, he's going to find out, and he's going to be wishing that he would have sent his boy to Iowa City instead. I mean, that's about the only thing I can see wrong with Coach Beck is the fact that when it comes to his kids going to college, he's a real good guy, but he messed up.
But I don't know about that one. I think he might have picked the right thing. Is there another Iowa team in Iowa?
Other than the Hawkeyes, no.
No, yeah, I mean the Cyclones, right? That's the only team that's there, the Cyclones.
Well, according to you, the only thing that comes out of from the Iowa Cyclones is wide receivers that drop passes. So,
well, I mean that is true. I mean, but now that Coach Beck's son is there, maybe they'll catch some passes. You know what I'm saying?
And Coach Beck's son plays what position?
Isn't he the quarterback?
No, he's not the quarterback.
Oh, I don't know what I just played that theme song just to get you two going.
How do you know, Dad? Okay, Dad, what does he play then?
Well, maybe
He is the quarterback, Daddy.
Coach back on the show tonight and let him plug the Iowa State Cyclone side of this.
His son is the quarterback.
Did start. Yes, he is the quarterback, and he did play this last game. So as much as I'm not an Iowa State person, I'm happy for him. But I'm not happy for him this day when he plays this team. Like, yeah.
She's so mean.
You know what I do? I speak the truth.
That's
what I do. If you don't like it, then you don't have to deal with it.
Take a break and get my Iowa garb on. I didn't realize she was going to come out.
God, seriously? That's what we're going to do?
Nothing you'd rather see than Kung Pao wearing his Iowa garb.
You guys do know that, right?
What's that?
This is the BHawk live show.
Well, tonight it's going to be the Kung Pao show with an Iowa garb. That's what it should be.
No.
It's like what Rob Van Dam says, right? RVD. Iowa Hawkeyes. Just got to say. Iowa
Amanda,
Hawkeyes.
did you send Hyena? Did you send our link to our special guest tonight?
Yes, I did.
Oh, what time's he coming on?
8:15.
Oh, I thought he was coming on at 8:10. Oh, see, shows how much I listen to our executive producer, Daddy Ed.
No, don't scare me like that.
I know, right? But Queen, before we get Trey on, you had an interesting conversation today with a certain group of people.
I did.
Would you like to talk about that?
I would. So, everyone, I'm really, really, really excited. As you all know, that this charity event is for Autism Speaks. And I talked with them today, and I'm excited to say that October 7th, they're doing the Autism Speaks walk. And we will be, BHawk Live, will be presenting the check from our event that we have on Saturday to them on October 7th at between like 9:55 a.m. and 10:20, right before the walk starts at 10:30. So I'm really, really, really excited because we're going to be on stage presenting the big check to Autism Speaks from BHawk Live.
The big check.
The big check.
Big check.
The big check.
The big check.
That's my new, you know what? Can I just say that? That's my new thing. If Arlington's watching, BHawk Live. That's my new thing. Y'all don't like it? Then you can, I'm not going to say it because that's another wrestling thing.
Somebody's been watching way too much old wrestling. I don't know. But yeah, the event is this weekend. Now that's exciting news is that we will be, and if I'm not mistaken, we are going to be setting up a team. We will have all of that info next week on next week's show. And Daddy Ed, if I'm not mistaken, since we are setting up a team, now tell me if I'm wrong, because I think this is what we discussed, and you're the money guy behind all of this. We're going to keep it open even longer up to the Autism Walks to actually donate more money. Is that correct?
We will announce next Wednesday the results of our event, so everybody will know how much money we raised and how much will be going to Autism Speaks. But yes, we are going to keep that tally open because between our event and the big walk for autism, we are going to take pledges. We are going to also take donations. We are going to do everything we can to get support raised for our team to be in the walk, and whatever we can raise in the next month between now and their big autism walkathon or 3 Mile Island or whatever you want to call it, we're going to add that amount to the amount that they already got coming from our event, and we're going to present a big old fat check to them on right before they blow the whistle for everybody to start walking.
That is right. And ladies and gentlemen, the guy who is helping us make all of this possible.
Thank God.
I mean, look at him. Listen. This is why I don't really want to cut my hair, because I want it to be as stellar as this man's hair right here. The one and only
That's
Mr.
what I'm
Tre
talking
Watson.
about
Sir,
right
How you guys?
Hi, Trey.
there.
Hey, how you doing?
I got to admit, man, that hair is phenomenal.
It's a signature. The
Like,
good
could you
part.
look? See, Trey, I
Oh,
got to
no,
shave
here we go,
this
Trey.
if we get the 200 tickets, right?
Uh-oh.
But I don't want to. I want to get my hair like that. Could you teach me how to get my hair like that?
I think that's a DNA thing, man.
Oh, shit.
It might not be in the cards for you. It might not be in the cards.
I can't use glue? I can't use glue? Or that wouldn't look as good?
And
Glue,
I left
glue in the hair, you might be in the ER. You might be in the hospital.
Mhm. Don't be like that Gorilla Glue girl that used Gorilla Glue. That was the problem.
yeah.
And I left.
Trey, how are you doing? All right, Big Daddy, I'd go.
I saved the best for last. Not only did I go through the silent auction items, but I've got not just one, I've got 2 photos of this man right here
Yeah.
Ray.
that he is going to be more than willing to sign for anybody who wants to get in line and walk out with a little bit of Trey that someday when he reaches the pinnacle of his career is going to be worth millions of dollars.
Millions.
Millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
Now,
That'd be nice.
Trey,
That'd be nice.
on behalf of the BHawk Live and the X-Fan Legion and the X-Fan Nation and all that, so I want to say thank you for coming to the event. It really means a lot to all of us. Like, what was it that made you decide to come to this event?
I mean, honestly, it's all thanks to you guys. You guys are the ones who cared enough to invite me and, get to bring the family, and they get to experience St. Louis. They didn't have an opportunity to during the season. So, what better time to do that than we're free. You got a great event going on, and we want to show our support as well. So everything just worked out perfectly, and I appreciate you guys having us.
Now, Trey, I have something for you for when
What's
you
that?
get here, right?
Oh,
I was told I
man.
wasn't supposed to tell you or show you, right? But I got something for you for coming to the event, sir. Are you ready? Are you ready for it?
Let's see it.
Or would you want me to
Okay,
wait
he's
until
frozen.
or would you want me to wait?
You need to wait. You see, you don't listen, bro. You don't listen.
But no, because
Hey,
he
don't-
might want
don't-
to. Listen, Trey looks like a very stylish guy, and he looks like he likes to
Clearly.
accessorize. Now, Trey, I have this Armani Exchange black watch for you, my man.
Oh
For
man.
coming to our event. Let me show it to you, Bal. This is what it looks like.
Wow.
It's supposed to be a
this is-
surprise.
It's supposed to be a surprise, but I saw
surprise,
that
huh?
sweet watch you had on.
Uh-huh.
So I figured, you might accessorize with this one.
Oh man, no, I appreciate that. That's awesome. I thought us being able to come was the gift. So I appreciate that as well. That's really special, man.
Well,
Well, that's
Trey,
the
I want to
gift-
say this real quick. Coming from a mom, right, who has a child with autism, I want to honestly, and my dad, that my son calls him Poppy. I just want to say too, from us, thank you so much. Like, this means more to me than the fact that you're willing to take time. Yes, your family's coming, but you're still willing to take that time to come to spend time with the fans. And I know we're not annoying people. We can be, but to come spend time with us means a lot. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. I think it's something I try to explain to people everywhere I've been in my football career. But the ability to have someone who says that you make an impact on them, that makes a greater impact on me and hopefully everyone else who is in a position to be able to, mean something to other people. Obviously we just play a game that happens to be really fun and really exciting, and everyone pays all this money to come watch us and see us do all these different things. But being able to support like this is really what it's about. So You guys are going to thank me, and I'm just going to say thank you for the opportunity to be able to do that. I really look forward to being able to, talk with you guys, hang out, meet everyone, and support an amazing cause. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Who can you help? Who can you, pass a smile on to or make their day one time that, hey, 20 years down the line, they tell someone else about, hey, that day they had fun with, a player from their favorite XFL team. That warms your heart more than anything.
Oh, here we go. BHawk 1 says, Daddy Ed, pin your wallet. I'm bringing Tre's shoes. A real fan only has 2 pairs of Tre's shoes hanging in his studio.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Now, Tre, let's go back because you've really started to become one of St. Louis and the BattleHawks fans' fan favorite guy because of how accessible you are on Twitter, how you've come onto this show. And I know we've had you on the show before, but I don't think we've ever asked you, like, what does the St. Louis fan base mean to you? And what is it like to be embraced by a fan base like they embrace you?
I mean, it's just special. Like, the reality is, even if you do play sports at a high level, I played sports at 2 big colleges, and they had good fan bases, but they weren't like St. Louis. It's different. It's something that, like I said, very very few people get the chance to really experience that. St. Louis fans at the games, coming onto the show, on social media, their fervor and energy for, that they broadcast to me and share their experiences with me and their love for the team and their excitement about everything that we've had going on. That's as strong as my love for playing the game and being able to go out there in front of all those fans and perform. So just being able to feel that same love and passion that I have for football reciprocated back from the people who are wearing the same colors as you in the stands. It's very unique and not, like I said, just not everyone gets to have that experience. So I'm just trying to embrace that while I do have that time because, professional football career is only so long. You only get so many opportunities to do it.
Right, yeah. Like, and not just at St. Louis, but you've started to become a fan favorite across the league. Because here's Rig Rocker. He's coming all the way from Houston, Texas to the event. And he says, I can't wait to meet you Saturday, Tre Watson. So did you think that you would have an impact outside of St. Louis with more of an XFL fan base? Or are you surprised that you're starting to get more fans from other fan bases that are really starting to pay attention and like you?
I mean, it's definitely surprising. It's unique, and just like this league, I mean, there's teams in all these different areas, and what we've done in St. Louis between the team success and the fan base and everything that they've contributed to the league, that energy and passion has spread out into other fan bases. So you have guys like Rig Rocker who bring so much to the table for the Houston fan base and just represent what the XFL can be, right? Like top level football with top level fans who really care about the game and what all these guys are doing. So, being able to impact even one person is pretty special, and I'm thankful to be able to do that.
Now, Tre, I never said this. Your buddy BHawk is lying. I never said you couldn't tell.
You a lie.
He said
that.
He said it.
He did say it.
Put it up.
Listen,
here we are.
I do not
Saturday night, we're giving a ball to Dirty and turning him loose. And Tre gets to go get him.
That's funny.
Now listen, this is for Autism Speaks, people. No, I just want to say this too. Tre, I have to say.
Hold on, Queen. Tre, if you do that, just remember I'm a 47-year-old man. So don't hurt me too bad.
Hey, that's funny.
So, with a gut the size of Santa.
So I got a question I'm just dying to know, because I got to find the origin of this. We've been talking about wanting to show you St. Louis when you come back here for the weekend. One of the things, I mean, is St. Louis Zoo. I mean, you can line it up, but there's all kind of things that you can spend time with your boy and your wife and do that. I think, especially with the weather this weekend, it's supposed to be absolutely beautiful. So you're going to have time to do a lot of things. But one thing I got to know, whose idea was it to try Emo's Pizza?
I mean, honestly, I have some old teammates from like prior leagues or even college football who are from St. Louis or around St. Louis, so I always heard about it. And when we first came for that home opener, I actually did get to try it myself. I only had a couple pieces, and it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was better than the reviews I had heard. I'll say that. But I want to make sure that my wife and my son are able to try it since they haven't gotten the chance to yet. So like I said, I've been hearing about it for a while. Haven't gone to Illinois for 4 years, and just the opportunity presented itself, so I had to take it.
Listen, five-head daddy Ed doesn't
Hold
know
on,
none
Trey.
about good
I'm
pizza.
muting these two. I'm muting these two, Trey. Thank you, Trey. Look how angry they're getting, Trey. Look, Trey, thank you. You have finally validated those two right there. Tell me how terrible Emo's Pizza is. It's the greatest pizza in the world. Thank you, Trey. Thank you for validating that to me. Thank you for saying how good it was. Look at them, Trey. It's just crazy, Trey. You see what I got to deal with on Wednesdays? It's
That's
nuts.
Too funny.
Thank you, Trey. Thank you. All right, are you two going to calm down? Now, look, don't make me smack you guys. Don't make me slap you. All right. Okay. All right. I'll bring you guys back on because Trey is
The
such
lies
a
you
nice guy.
tell. The lies you tell. The lies you tell.
Is this the first trip to St. Louis for your wife?
Yes, it is.
Okay. It's our goal that when you jump on that plane to go back home on Sunday, that you have nothing but good things to say about St. Louis. Okay?
Absolutely.
That is our goal.
Absolutely.
All right, so here, let's ask Trey. There's a lot of
for the love of God, don't incorporate Emo's Pizza into her experience. Unless you want her to eat pizza, ketchup on a cracker with plastic cheese.
Here it is. Look, I love Emo's Pizza.
Funny.
John, the nerd says, "Dirty, next time you come over, we'll have Emo's." See? Now, Trey, it's the first time that you're bringing the wife to St. Louis, right? So you have a lot of time in between on Saturday to when the event starts, right?
Yes, sir.
Where is a couple places that Tre Watson would love to take his wife and his son to? Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, I heard about the zoo. They brought a couple of us when one of those weeks that we were there for a game. They said it was free, so free is for me. I'll say that. For us. So probably want to do that. My son loves, he knows all the animals, so he'll love getting to see them and point at them and do things like that. So maybe we do that. I feel like you can't go to St. Louis, right, and not at least see the arch. I think they might want to go up to the top, so maybe we could do that if possible. I know that line probably is really long. When they brought us with the team, we kind of skipped the line, so I don't know if you get those privileges when you go by yourself. So
when
I think if we say it's Tre Watson from the Battle Hawks, I think you might be okay, bro.
To the front of the line.
That's funny.
Now, Trey, you were here in St. Louis. Have you heard of Grant's Farm?
No, I haven't.
Okay, Grant's Farm is a must-see.
Yeah, so we'll have to take you to Grant's Farm. It's a nice little thing. You get on this tram. It takes you around. It shows you the animals. You drive through the park. You kind of show the animals, and then they get you into this area where you can feed animals. You can feed goats. What else can you do? Little parakeet
drink
birds.
Beer.
Get into the cage. You can drink beer. In the beer garden there. Get 2 free beers in the beer garden. But Trey's look at Trey's eyebrows raised. Are you worried about Trey's football season, man? Come on. You can't be drinking beer, right?
Yeah, you gotta, you know.
Well, he's going to have a
Very responsible.
designated driver.
That's
There
right.
you
He'll have
go.
a designated driver. So
There you
So
go.
would you want to go to Grant's Farm? I think your little dude would love that place. They got giraffes.
You get
Yeah,
to
that
see
sounds.
the Clydesdales.
Hey, that's
yeah, you get
cool.
to see the
I don't think
Clydesdales.
he's seen those yet. I don't think he's seen a
Yeah,
Clydesdale.
he's got to see the
Aw.
Clydesdales.
Oh, those are
He
big
does.
horses.
That'd be pretty cool.
Those things are cool.
Mhm.
Those things are big. All right, so you said the Arch, the zoo. You're gonna do the Grant's Farm. What else?
Man, I don't know. That's about the extent of the experience I had with St. Louis. We didn't venture very far out when we came for the games. We didn't have a lot of time, so I don't.
We
don't
got
really
you
know
covered,
much
Trey.
else.
We got you covered. Don't
We
worry
got you
about it. We
covered.
want
But
you
your
to
little
come
dude
and
loves
enjoy
like
yourself.
science stuff.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're in season and you come into St. Louis for a game, I know you don't have a whole lot of family time, so we want this weekend to be filled with wife and son experiences. So anything
Mhm.
you want to do for the weekend, we want to make it happen.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
we
Ooh,
appreciate
a brewery
it.
tour.
You said what?
A brewery tour.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Ted Drew's.
Hey, I'll go with the wife and your son to Grant's Farm while you boys go to your little brewery tour or whatever.
We might have to divide and
Brewery.
conquer here.
That's
I
funny.
don't know how it's gonna work, but okay, Trey. So like right around the Forest Park area where the zoo is, right?
Mhm.
Does your son like science stuff?
I mean, he loves anything he can get his hands on or mess with. So
See?
I don't know.
The Magic House is another good place.
Yeah, but you gotta pay. And Trey says he likes free.
Oh, I mean,
It's
hey,
okay.
look, if we gotta
You know
pay,
what,
we
Trey,
gotta pay.
listen.
Hey,
It's all
Watson,
good.
that's probably do free.
No,
Come
I'm
on.
saying the science house because they had they have those two big giant dinosaurs in there.
Oh yeah, he loves dinosaurs.
See? See?
He
So-
does it.
Trey, looking towards this event, right? Looking towards
Mhm.
this event. What is it that you're hoping that St. Louis does for this event that we're having on September 9th at Wild Sun Winery and Brewery?
Just do the same thing you did all season long and at everything else BHawk related, right? Just show support to something that's extremely meaningful to a lot of people, and make some people smile and make someone's day or future better in the process, right? That's what it's all about. And have a good time with other people who are looking to do the same. Yeah, we'll certainly be there doing that, and look forward to getting to see everybody.
Now, let me say this real quick. Now, shut up. Just always talking. So, let me say this real quick. So, to the
Oh, I think her mic went out. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me fix your mic real quick, Trey. Oh, okay. I think it's fixed. Go ahead.
Do you see what I deal with, Trey? This idiot above you? Okay, anyway. He liked that. You hear that laugh? He liked that.
All right, go on
Anyway.
with your question.
All right. No, it's not really a question. This is to the XFL and to the St. Louis BattleHawks. I have to give Trey so much credit. You guys all should give him so much credit. Kudos, love for doing this event. Please, to The Rock, to Danny, everybody, please show your support to all the fans that follow us on our page. Please show Trey the love and support that he deserves for coming out of his way on his time to come to this event. It really means a lot. And XFL, please, 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 I want you to understand it's players like this that are the true role models of the XFL. So let's show the support for those that do things like this because it really means a lot. Even though we're basement dwellers. Just saying. I had to throw that out there. My bad.
That deserves this, Amanda.
Just saying. That was a weak.
I know, Trey. Let's get into some XFL news. October 4th. It's been leaked. Now I know you can't answer, so you can say I plead the fifth or whatever. October 4th. They say the draft's coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
What have you heard anything about the draft, or is that just what was leaked on the YouTube video or all of that stuff? I mean, have you heard anything about the draft or anything like that?
No, not really to my knowledge.
Damn.
I mean, they're pretty tight-lipped when it comes to everything. It's kind of, we're all in the same boat. We just wait and see what happens as it happens. Like I said, I don't really know much about it. I'm sure I got a lot of.
They're tight-lipped for big lips for the man that's right above you. Okay, that's why they're tight-lipped.
No,
Because
Trey,
this man right above you got big lips.
That's a
Trey's
perfect.
sitting there thinking to himself, anybody they draft that thinks they got a chance of unseating me, good luck. Right?
There you go. Now,
Look,
Trey, does
you
your
better
wife like
bring it.
custard?
Better bring it.
That's right. Does your wife like custard?
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't, right?
All right. Well, then we
Ted
got to take
Drew's.
him to
I
Ted
will
Drew's.
say St. Louis has got custard handled. You won't be disappointed there.
You got to have toasted raviolis and you got to have gooey butter cake. These are musts. I'll take care of it, Trey. I got it.
Yeah, look forward to it. We're gonna have to get in the sauna after this weekend. Got a couple pounds.
What's the temperature there where you live? Because when you come to St. Louis, it's going to be low 80s.
It's pretty hot down here in Florida, man. Depending on the day, it can push 100 some days, especially lately. It's pretty hot. It's consistently in the 90s.
So wait till you go home to get back in the sauna then.
On the date of the event, literally in the evening, when you're signing autographs for the thousands of people that are going to be there, it's going to be mid-70s. It's going to be low humidity. It's going to be wine drinking weather. It's going to be beer drinking weather. I mean, I don't know what else to say. We couldn't have asked for any better weather than what we're going to get.
No, that sounds perfect, man.
All right, Trey, one more thing before we go, because there ain't really a whole lot of XFL news. I was hoping we were going to get a story broke from you, but I get it. You got to be tight-lipped. You don't want to get in trouble. I get
Look
it.
at me, sir. When he comes back, listen to me.
Can I
When he
finish
comes
what I was
back,
going to say?
you are not going to grill him.
What are you looking most forward to the 2024 season?
I mean, I'd say the biggest thing, like for me personally, it's getting to whatever maximum health is. When you've played, I think this will be my 5th professional year playing football. I don't really know if you're like the 100% that you were when you were like 21, 22. But hopefully I can get to some form of 100% and really go out there and hopefully make a statement and help St. Louis get to the ultimate goal, which is a championship, right? Like that's what we all want to do. I kind of been bouncing around the last couple of years, so it'd be nice to go into a second year of a situation that I enjoyed from the very beginning, right? Because that allows you to build off of something and not keep having to feel like you're starting over. And when you're not in the NFL and you're bouncing around these different leagues, that consistency can be extremely hard to find. So, hopefully I find that and can really, see what the sky, where the limit is for me, this season coming up.
You're raising your hand like you're in school.
Go, Daddy.
When you guys running your mouth all the time, I can't get a word in.
I can't.
So now that the NFL cuts have happened and you're seeing, teammates that, as far as are coming back to the Battlehawks, have you had any conversations with any of the players that are coming back? Have you had, what kind of, is there camaraderie there that you've had contact with cut players that you kind of get a sense for what the team is going to be heading into the 24 season?
I wouldn't say just yet. I think even though that guys were cut, this first month and a half, 2 months of the season is still really critical for those guys who were in training camps. Just because guys get hurt, guys don't perform well, then they're looking back to who might have impressed us, not enough to make the initial roster or the initial practice squad, but come in and contribute during the season, which happens a lot. like even just I think yesterday or the day before, Lucas Dennis got signed back to the Falcons practice squad, and now both Lucas and LaCale are there. And hey, they're one stub toe in practice away from getting elevated for a game, which could happen to a lot of other guys. I think we'll kind of get a better sense of what the roster is going to look like. Once guys get the contract offers for next year and decide if they're being brought back, if they're going to play, and then once that deadline passes to where XFL guys who weren't signed have to re-sign back with the league, then you'll kind of get more of an idea. But I don't think that's till like the second week of December. So still a lot of time for guys to stick in the NFL, and a while before we know exactly where the rosters will look like for the season coming up in 2024.
Now, here's something that he said, and I don't know if you two paid attention to this. And Trey, I got to ask you something. You said the thing you're looking forward to in the 2024 season is being 100% healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me in the 2023 season, the way that you balled out, what percentage were you health-wise? Because I would hate to see what 100% Tre Watson balls out like.
He come off a Canadian League season before he even started.
What percentage were you of health then in the 2023 season?
I mean, I'm a guy who likes to keep it real. I probably started out somewhere around like 75 to 80 maybe. Yeah, I mean it's just the reality of football, right? And I'm sure I'm definitely not the only guy who came in with things going on. Like, as crazy as it sounds, Hakeem Butler was on the CFL team that I was on in July and was that August, and then he ended up getting released from there, goes and sits at home, and then he was the best receiver in the whole league in the XFL in January.
Did you hear that, Dirty?
Well, nobody's asking you. I'm amazed. I'm amazed by Trey saying he's only 75% and the dude balled out the way that he did. Can you imagine if we had 100% Tre Watson? Well, nobody would get anywhere. He would be killing everybody.
That's the goal, right? I mean, no, like I said, I was dealing with some prior things from the CFL, and then hurt my wrist a little bit during the season, and just wanted to finish it out certainly before I got to focus on rehabbing that and taking care of it. So, now I've had that time, and I still have a couple more months to really, get back to 100%. And then, like I said, hopefully we get there, and hopefully we can see what it looks like.
So I found myself watching. I watched a CFL game this last weekend, and I'm not going to lie, the whole time that I was watching this CFL game, I thought I'm a big guy. I watch defensive play. That's just the way I am. I'm defense. I didn't play it near the level you guys did, but I was a linebacker and I played defense, so I always watch the defense. So I'm watching this CFL game and I'm thinking, man, last year Tre Watson was on this field running around. So when it comes to the CFL versus XFL, is the talent similar? What can you tell me about the CFL? Because I always know the field is bigger and all that stuff. I've watched CFL for years. But what is it between the CFL and the XFL that was the biggest difference for you?
Yeah, I mean, the talent level is definitely similar. I mean, there were a lot more guys than me who crossed over to come back, play in the States, play way closer to home, and not have to deal with a lot of the extra variables that come with being in the CFL. And then there were some guys who went back after the end of the XFL season. So it really goes both ways, and that kind of tells you there's not a big discrepancy in talent. Now, in terms of the top level guys, I do think the XFL had younger, more guys who were fresh off big time college careers. Guys just don't go to the XFL, or not the XFL, the CFL. When they get cut from the NFL and they're in those kind of situations, just because they feel like you do have to kind of reset yourself when you go to the CFL. You immediately get dropped to the bottom of the totem pole, and then you have to slowly work your way back up. The XFL obviously is different because the timeline is different. What the XFL is looking to do and the opportunity it provides for a player, it just is more suited to young, hungry guys who are trying to get back in the NFL right now. So that's really it with that. Obviously, the CFL game is completely different in terms of 12 guys on the field for each side. They call it the waggle. Guys are motioning all over the place, and it's just a different game. Rules that don't make any sense. Kick the ball out of the back of the end zone. It's 1 point. Random stuff like that you gotta like scratch your head about why are these even some rules. But that's part of the game, part of the journey going up there.
Mind you, you two, he was 75% healthy. Dude had 12 solo tackles, 12 assist tackles, 24 total tackles, 2 tackles for lost fumbles, and he was only one of 4 players who had an interception for our BHawks, and he played 75% healthy. Can you imagine if the dude was 100% healthy? That's all I'm saying, Trey. Please, Trey, whatever you do, listen, you can catch me. I'm going to concede. You'd be able to catch me. I'm a 47-year-old man. You'd be able to tackle me without a problem. Don't let them two lie to you. I never said that you couldn't catch me. I said that you could. I mean, listen.
I just want you to tackle it with authority.
Listen, all the kids want gifts at Christmas. Santa Claus cannot be tackled.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, Trey is a beastly of a man. He's 6 foot something, 220 pounds. Here's this, and I'm old enough to be his dad. And, hell. How old are you again, Trey?
27.
Yeah, exactly. I am old enough to be his father. My oldest son is his age. He would kill me. I would be bent in half like an accordion. Please don't do that to me, Trey. Please. Oh my God! Look at this. Everybody, see, Trey. This is what people want to see. They want to see you smack me around, Trey. Tell people you're not going to do that, Trey.
Nah, man. Unless they're bringing back Pros versus Joes or something, I think you're all right.
Sweet baby Jesus in your golden fleece diaper. You've answered my prayer of Tre Watson not tackling me and destroying me
or
on my
unless
birthday.
Somebody wants to donate thousands of dollars to the charity, then maybe Trey might make it happen. But till then.
Although not to reignite the fire in Trey's eyes. Last time we had Trey on, didn't you say something that I think probably kind of pissed him off?
Nope. See, that was you, man. I did not say that Nucci flexed over Kelly. I did not say that
Trey,
he flexed
I
on
am
him.
so sorry. I literally apologize.
Fire burn.
Oh, it's all good.
Y'all just
Let that fire burn.
Trey, just remember, I got you this Armani exchange watch as a peace offering.
Oh my God. Trey, thank you so much again. Thank you for coming on too. We really are excited to see you on this weekend.
Really looking forward to having you for the weekend. It's going to be a good time.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys, and we look forward to it too. It's going to be a good time.
Right. Trey, tell everybody where they can find you on where all your social medias or where they can find you at.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm on Twitter at MDQUE_33. Also on Instagram at Tre_Watson33, I believe. I forget where the underscores are sometimes. But yeah, that's me. You can check me out. Like I said, or like y'all said, I'm on Twitter all the time, having a good time with it.
And they can see you September 9th, right, Trey? At Wild Sun Winery and Brewing Company from 6 to 10. Right?
Saturday night.
It is
Saturday night.
Epic.
All right, Trey, thank you for joining us, sir. We will see you Saturday. You have a wonderful rest of your week, and we're looking forward to having you in town, man. Thank you again. You do not know how much this means to all of us here at BHawk Live in the X-Fan Nation. In the X-Fan Legion, for you to be helping us support in this event and all that. You don't know how much it means to all of us. So thank you, sir. We do appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'm glad I can help, man. You
All
guys
right,
have a
Trey.
good one.
All right, we'll
Thanks,
see you.
Trey.
We'll see you Saturday.
Thanks, Trey.
All right. See you guys Saturday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Now, can you guys imagine when he said he was 75% healthy?
Well, can you imagine? Do you know what the regular season is for Canadian football?
It's 8. It's what is it? Is it 18 or 20 weeks?
It's ridiculously long.
Yeah, it starts from
So
August.
you're basically taking a guy that's played an 18. Let's just say it's 18 weeks. 18-week season, and throwing him in right into another season in the XFL. It's mind-boggling to me. So to think about what we can get out of Tre Watson this next season, having a full off season. I know he had surgery, he had different things done to just recuperate from that long season.
Okay, Daddy Ed, are you ready? So here, the preseason starts May 22nd. That's the preseason. The preseason goes all the way to June 2nd. And then their season starts June 8th and goes all the way to October 28th.
So you're talking October 28th, when the XFL is just starting to get going, and the teams are starting to get their players in and getting ready for the season and all the camps and everything that goes with it.
Yeah, and then the
He's
great stuff is on the 19th.
literally limping in to
Yeah,
the camps, and he's got to be ready for week 1. So to look at it now with the fact that he's had a full off season to get his body right, I tell you what, I think Tre Watson is going to be a staple for the BHawks this coming year.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're talking a guy who started playing football in May of 2023, played all the way to the end of October, then came and then had just a couple months off, and then went to training camp in 2023, or no, that was in 2022, started in May, played all the way to October, then came to training camp in December of 2022, and then started playing February of 2023 and played another, what was that? They played
another 10-game season.
Another 10 games. I mean, that's just unreal. And him to be only 75%, and him saying, hey, look, I've been rehabbing, getting healthy. And, I mean, can you imagine what he's going to be at 100%?
Yeah.
And got married and
got married. That's right. Yeah. Yes, yes, JR. He was the one that missed the game because he got married, because it was already planned, and his wife told him that they're not rescheduling their wedding date again because.
So what's that say? What's that say about his character?
Right. Yeah. Because didn't he say that
he sacrificed a game?
Yeah.
To take the time he needed to take a weekend and get married.
Right, because didn't he say that they had to reschedule the wedding already once because of the CFL schedule? If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, and I saw the pictures of his actual wedding, and it looked like it was pretty awesome.
Yes, and John and JR, you're right. The stats that I gave were only for the 9 games. That's pretty impressive for playing 9 games.
He didn't play the Seattle game. That's the game.
Right, yeah, he didn't play the Seattle game. So,
that's
now, guys,
we could have used him. That's for sure.
Yeah, right.
But we're going to leave that out this weekend. We're going to listen. We're going to leave that out this weekend. We're not going to say anything about that.
Guys, now listen. Right here, this Saturday, the BHawk Live, Autism Speaks. The Big Papa G will be spinning the music September 9th. We're doing it from 6 to 10. Wild Sun Brewing and Winery Company. You saw that Tre Watson is going to be there. You heard Daddy Ed talk about all the stuff that we had. You see that portions of the money is going to Autism Speaks. You see Tre Watson. You see that it's $10. You see the QR code right up there. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, go get them. You heard what Amanda said, the Queen said, and I'm going to let her say it again about what her conversation was with Autism Speak today. So go ahead, Queen. Tell them what is going on with that again.
Yeah, so everybody again on October 7th, Autism Speaks is having their Autism Walk. And we are going to be presenting the big check on the stage at about 9:55 a.m. and 10:20 a.m. And we'll be presenting it to them right before the walk starts at 10:30. So we want all the fans to come out and also support BHawk Live, but also be there for Autism Speaks as well. But it's going to be really exciting to be able to present hopefully a big check to them. So yeah, we're really, really, really excited about it.
And
Hold on, Daddy Ed. I'm getting to you, Daddy Ed. Hold on, buddy. I'm giving you your 30 seconds of glory. Or do you need 7 minutes of glory?
Hey, 7 minutes has always been more than enough time for me. Believe me.
Anyways, and then coming next week, we will have a total of everything. I'm going to let Big Daddy Ed talk about that. And then we're also going to be doing something on top of that. I'm going to let Daddy Ed's going to be talking about that. So, guys, remember, if you come September 9th, we're going to expect to see you on October 2nd.
7th.
Or October 7th for the Autism Speaks. And Daddy Ed, give a quick rundown of the stuff that we will have for September 9th and what we are doing after the event for Autism Speaks up to the 7th.
I've read through all the silent auction items, and I don't even think that covers it all. But accounting is my profession, so rest assured that next Wednesday I am going to have a full accounting for everything that we brought in, everything that is going to be going Autism Speaks way. But like I said before, we are going to also leave it open-ended so that for the next month, we are going to promote the Autism Walks event that's coming up in October. And anything that we can raise to go towards our team's event for that actual walk event is going to be added to over and above what our event is raised. And before that walk event happens in October, we are going to present them with the giant check for what our event has raised, plus. And this is just year one, because our goal is every year to build on that. And just like the Labor Day telethon event, where your goal is every year to have $1 more than you had the year before, that's going to be our goal with Autism Speaks, is that every year we do this event, we want it to be even bigger and better than the year before. And we're going to continue to strive to bring more people in, more BattleHawk players in, more coaches in, more XFL in, anything we can get to make this event bigger and better. Every year we're going to do it because we want it to reach a pinnacle to where every year it becomes an event that everybody wants to be a part of, everybody wants to send their money into. And I'm interested to see what the bar is set at this year. And I'm looking at everybody. I'm looking at the people that I've worked with, people that are friends of mine, people that know what football means to me, to know what I want this to become and what it can be and what I truly believe can become an annual event that everybody's going to look forward to. And that's my goal, that this year will set the bar for bigger and better things to come in the following years.
Man, I love Daddy Ed, but that was the longest 30 seconds I've ever heard in my entire life.
But it was informative and
Epic.
Oh, yeah. Now, for me,
Epic.
I have to say to this, this event wouldn't really be happening but behind the scenes without the Hyena and Daddy Ed. They've done a lot of work behind the scenes for this event and stuff like that. All they've ever used me for was the mouth to get it out there and stuff like that. So a lot of the work is done for them, and the people that are helping us with this event, John and his wife, Jill, that's going to be helping us do the silent auction stuff. Trey, help, coming down to the event. BHawk 1, donating stuff. Lacobe Tucker, Coach Beck, and his
Rig
wife.
Rocker coming in town.
Rig Rocker coming in. The Brahma Babe coming in from San Antonio. And St. Louis, I have to say this. Guys, I have always ragged on you guys all the time, talking about how you guys never show out for anything. I just told Amanda and Daddy Ed before we went on air earlier tonight that I am, in my opinion, I didn't think we were going to get to a certain amount of tickets, and you guys surpassed that. So thank you to all of the fans, because really, all of you guys, the work that Amanda and Ed and that Jill and John are going to do, and that Trey's going to do, and
my mother.
One is done.
And my mom.
And Mama and Daddy Ed's mama, the work that she's going to do that night. The guys, the people
Mom,
at
Daddy
Wild
Ed's
Sun.
mama.
Do what?
Daddy Ed's mama. That's my mom.
What night of the week it is?
Oh, God.
I want to say,
Anyway,
my turn.
My better half, Joel.
My turn.
I'm just saying this. St. Louis, thank you for showing out. It means a lot. You guys have finally proven me wrong on something. For the first time on this show, Dirty is going to admit, St. Louis, you guys have proved me wrong. We still got time for September 9th. Go buy your tickets. All right, Hyena, I'll let you end the show. Jesus Christ. Ed, should we let the prima donna in the show, Ed?
Nope, let her go.
All right, here you go.
All right, everybody, real quick. I just want to say thank you. I'm not going to get emotional because I always do. Anyway, so I just remember being in the hospital room and all of you messaging me, and that was honestly a very, very, very hard time in my life with everything with Blake, let alone having a child on the spectrum. So it's just really hard. So I just want to thank everyone for coming. Please continue to buy your tickets. I'm going to get off here so I can stop crying. But everybody, please, please, please buy your tickets. Please show up for this so that we can give Autism Speaks the check that they deserve. So
there, we'll do that so you don't cry. Hey, this is BHawk Live. Thank you guys for joining us. Daddy Ed, September 9th. Are we going to have fun?
It's going to be an epic event. Be there or be square. It's going to be a beautiful night. Lots of stuff to celebrate. Can't wait.
With that, September 9th, go get your tickets at Eventbrite. X-Fan Show, BHawk Live, Fan Appreciation. Go get your tickets. Other than that, we will see you guys